Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to do a reading to see what is going to be coming your way for the rest of 2023. All right, so thank you guys for joining me today. Just take what feels right for you, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, let's start with your meditation. It was a little different. I'll be honest, it wasn't like, I feel like the more we talk about it, the clearer the message will get. Um, but like I kind of got into it and it was just like you guys were like walking in like a dark alley. Okay. And it wasn't that you guys were feeling unsafe or scared or anything. It was like there you were in the dark alley. There was a bunch of like alley cats, bunch of cats walking around. Okay. And I had this feeling that you guys were in this dark alley. It was a little scary, but you guys wanted to help the cats. Okay, so I feel like it's like a metaphor. Like, I feel like you guys often will put yourself in a dangerous position or put yourself in kind of a compromising position just to help someone else. Okay, I don't necessarily feel like it's like a physical danger, but I feel like you guys do compromise a lot so that way you can be there for others, so you can support others. And it may be time for you to kind of pull your energy back a bit and see what you can provide for yourself, like see what happens whenever you take risks for yourself. See how far you can put yourself and how far you can go. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do a 3-card spread, nothing crazy, but let's see what's happening, okay? At the bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Ace of Cups, the Magician, and the Sun. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are very powerful. You're very good at manifesting, very good at making the best of certain situations. I feel like you guys are very generous. You have a very big heart. And whenever you love something or someone, you will do whatever you can to help them or, make something right for somebody. Yeah. Okay, with the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, we have Temperance, which is your card, and the Hierophant. I feel like a lot of people are aware of like the light you are, the how bright you are, how loving you are, how giving and generous you are. But yeah, I definitely feel like people are used to you always being there. People are used to you providing guidance, providing a safe space, helping. But with the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, yeah, there's the 3 of Cups too in the Tower. This is not... It's a bit draining for you at this point. Like, I feel like you feel a little stuck. You feel like I'm the one that people always rely upon, so what are people going to do if I'm not there for them? So I just have to continue to be there for them. And this doesn't necessarily just have to be with like people, friends, family. This could be work. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are someone who a lot of people rely upon, a lot of people look up to, and it's kind of getting to the point where I feel like you're just giving too much. You're giving too much of yourself. All right. Since it's a 3-card spread, I'm just going to go ahead and get the 3 cards and then we'll clarify them. Okay, so first card, and this is for the rest of 2023, okay? So the obstacle you will be facing for the rest of 2023. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Alrighty, what do you need to let go of for the rest of 2023? We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Okay, and then what do you need to tap into? Your inner strength, your resources that will help you through the rest of 2023. We have the 9 of Swords. Very interesting. Okay. And with the 10 of Swords here, yeah, I feel like you guys are very close to kind of being done with something, or at least pulling your energy back from something. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, so obstacle here with the 6 of Pentacles. So again, the 6 of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite is kind of like an aristocrat person helping giving things to people who may not have as much as him. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, you guys are very much a very giving person. You're very generous, which is great. You know, it's never a bad thing to be generous. Um, but whenever you're giving so much that you have nothing left for yourself, or there's not an equal give and take, it can be draining, it can be exhausting. So I feel like it's not to say that you guys need to not be so giving, but just have some boundaries and make sure you're balanced with that as well. Okay, because you see how this is balanced, you know? So that's kind of the energy you need to take more on. Okay, that's the energy you need to embrace more. I feel like for some of you, you may surround yourself with people who may not be as established or as far along in life, whether that's financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. And I feel like you surround yourself with people like that, maybe to make yourself feel better, or to, like, some people, they like to be needed, even if it can get to a point where they're not there for themselves, or even if it seems like it's too much to take on. People like to be needed, and I feel like that could be what's going on here a bit for you. Okay. Yeah. All right, so what you need to let go of, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so this could mean a lot of different things. So there could be some sort of secret you're needing to let go of. There could be you know, I feel like for some of you, you may be very intuitive, you may be a light worker. And, you know, whenever you're a light worker, a healer, whatever, it can be almost like a knee-jerk reaction to always be there for people, always assist people. I used to be like that as well. But again, it can be very draining. You have to have boundaries, especially if you are more intuitive, if you are a healer. So yeah, it may have to be letting go of the impulse to be there for someone. Just because you're aware doesn't mean you have to take action. Okay, the High Priestess also talks about your shadow side, your subconscious. So there could be something deep down from the past that is causing you to need to show up for everyone all the time, causing you to give all the time. We'll see when we clarify what's all going on there. Okay, and your inner strength, what you need to embrace more of, the resources you need to use. It's very interesting, the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords talks about worry, anxiety, you know, maybe some insomnia as well. So it's interesting that Spirit wants you to tap more into this. I feel like it has something to do with what you do with this awareness, what you do with the information that people need you, that people maybe use you. What do you do with that information? I feel like you're very good at taking on other people's burdens, but yeah, I feel like you need to be taking on your own burdens, or at least not taking on people's burdens anymore. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and get to clarifying and see what's going on. All right, bottom of this deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Magician. Okay, yeah, you guys are definitely moving into a new energy. I feel like you guys are going to be a little more independent. The World card and the Wheel of Fortune has fixed signs on it. So I feel like for a lot of you, you have always been the one who helped others, or people, you know, would always run to you when they needed something. And it's time to close that out because it's too much for you. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Three of Pentacles, which kind of like the Three of Cups. It's like your friend group, your work friends, your social group, people that rely on you. I feel like a lot of people see your potential. A lot of people see what you have to offer, but I don't know if these people, like, yeah, like, I don't think it's like people want to use you. I think it's just people see your potential, see your light, and they want a piece of it. But it's everyone's job to find that light within themselves. So just because you found it doesn't mean you have to shine your own light on everyone, you know? Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So I definitely feel like you guys are definitely cutting something off or walking away from something by the end of 2023. Because, yeah, we have the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and there's that Six of Pentacles. That's what the Six of Pentacles normally looks like. So with the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, all these cards, yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are walking away from a group of people, or, yeah, like a group of people who, you know, may not be trying to use you or trying to take all your energy, but it's not your job to lead everyone to this. It's not your job to give your light to everyone. That's what it is. Because the thing is, I don't think that you guys are necessarily showing people the way. I feel like you're just helping them, giving them love and light, which is great. But if you don't feel that reciprocity, if you feel drained, if you don't have enough for yourself, that's where it can be an issue. All right, so let's talk about it. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Okay, we have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Moon card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's a group of people, friends, family, co-workers, whatever, that, you know, it's just not in alignment for you. I feel like you guys are often having to compromise or dilute yourself or make up for what everyone else is lacking. I feel like there may have been some moments where these people were a little hurtful to you, or maybe they tend to kind of like pick on you or something like that. But it's because they, and I don't think it's a conscious thing. I think it's more subconscious for these people, but I feel like you have a light that shines that intimidates others, or people wish they had it, so they want to make it smaller in you. I've dealt with that many times. You know, I'd be at work and my bosses who are like 55 got beef with me. And I'm like, this is weird. You know, so it's not an unusual thing for people with that light, that sparkle, to be around people like this. It's not unusual. Okay, because usually people like this are drawn to people like that, like you, because they want a little taste of that light and that love. Okay. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, I definitely feel like you guys are very passionate, very special, very exciting, charismatic, very attractive people that people are just drawn to. Okay, with that Eight of Pentacles, though, it's time to pull your energy back. The Eight of Pentacles is very focused, very determined, not really going out a lot, not really socializing a lot, because you're putting a lot of time and energy and effort into yourself, into a new endeavor. So I feel like it's definitely time to pull your energy back. All right, with the Moon card, we're going to clarify this one some more. This is Pisces energy, but there's like something deep down, which I was kind of getting with the High Priestess. Something deep down that is causing this, whether it's causing these people to be drawn to you or causing you to be drawn to these people. Let's see. Tell me more about the Moon card here. And the Moon is definitely showing your shadow, showing your subconscious, your deep, dark fears. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. So yeah, I feel like you guys don't like to walk away from people, because I feel like a few different things. I feel like you guys don't want others to feel rejected. Okay, maybe you guys have this fear of rejection, which I feel you do. And that's why you don't want other people to feel that way. Others of you, I feel like you're worried that if I walk away from this that I know I'm better than, that I know I deserve more than, and go towards something that is more in alignment for me, what if I get rejected? What if they don't think I'm good enough? So it's kind of like you sell yourself short so you don't get disappointed, and that leads to disappointment, you know? Yeah. All right. Okay, so what you need to let go of with the High Priestess, let's look into it. Tell me more about the High Priestess for Sagittarius. Okay, we have the High Priestess coming out again. Some of you guys, okay, that's too much. Some of you guys are definitely light workers or intuitive, like psychic mediums, something of the sort. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay. All right, then. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about the bottom of the deck. We have the Lovers, Justice, the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, Judgment, Six of Swords. I feel like... Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, the way I'm going to articulate this... Okay, so we have Gemini energy, Libra energy. So, here's the situation. You guys have a very big heart. You're very loving. I mean, generous. We've been saying it this whole time. You guys lead with love. You lead with your heart, which is very, very beautiful. And I feel like you guys feel very... Okay, here's the thing. You lead with your heart, but I feel like because you lead with your heart, you very quickly, you know, bond with people. You make strong connections very quickly. And with the High Priestess energy, that intuitive light worker, mystical energy, I feel like you're able to see people very deeply because you can see their heart, their soul. You know, I used to be the same way. I used to kind of stick around people that I knew probably weren't for my best interest. Probably knew I already grew out of those relationships, but I stayed around because, first of all, I loved them, and second, because I understood why they couldn't show up all the way for me, whether that's, you know, because of their childhood, certain narratives they were repeating, things they'd been through. Sometimes when you're able to see that part in somebody, it makes you forget your own boundaries and compromise your own needs because you can understand where they're coming from. But it's not for you to tolerate or for you to deal with. You know, we all have our own journeys. We all have our own, you know, lessons that we need to learn. So let them learn that lesson. And some of you, your lesson probably is to set boundaries, to vocalize what you need, to not let your ability to see deeply sacrifice your boundaries and what you need. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, I feel like, you know, that knowing and that leading with love, that's what keeps you from cutting people off or from listening to your mind, listening to the logic, okay? You know, that's why we have both our mind and our hearts. You know, our hearts, beautiful things, but they can get us into some situations. So your heart is getting you into these situations. It's beautiful to have this heart, but you know, you also have to use your mind too. If you know something's not right for you, not in alignment for you, why would you waste your time? Because you have a lot of love, because you can see past that. But sometimes letting people figure stuff out on their own is an act of love, because you always being there as a crutch for somebody, it doesn't let them grow. It doesn't help them learn. It doesn't help them evolve. So in that way, you're keeping them stagnant, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Temperance. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys, just kind of sell yourself short to stay in alignment with these energies that you've grown out of, that you've grown past. Oh, my orchid, excuse me. And then it makes you, like, whenever these opportunities do come, I feel like it makes you second guess them, because you're like, oh, well, I can't take this person with me. Or, oh, what if they need me? Or, oh, what if this comes up? They'll figure it out. Let them figure it out, because they need to learn. All right, last card here. What you need to tap into, resources, Nine of Swords. Let's talk about it. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords for Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Jeez. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. I don't know why I just picked these all up like this. The Lovers, the World card, the Page of Swords, oof, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords. Okay. So, okay, I get it. Thank you. So, what you need to tap into... Let me get comfortable. What you need to tap into... So, here's the situation. With the Five of Cups, there's been, and the Ten of Wands, there's been a lot of disappointment, a lot of burden surrounding your relationships, your connections, the people around you, whoever they are. There's just been a lot of burden, a lot of disappointment, okay? And yeah, you're kind of at the point right now, Sagittarius, where you're deciding, what do I do with this? How can we move past this? How can I help the situation? What do I do? And the thing is, what you need to do, what it's time to do, Six of Swords, the World card, it's time to walk away. And that's probably why the Nine of Swords is showing up, because it's all about thinking, being in your head. Because with the Lovers, you guys have been letting your heart guide you through this situation for a long time. And again, it's very beautiful to lead with your heart, to lead with love. But you need to lead up out of this situation with love, okay? That's the thing. A lot of the times we think that walking away from somebody or a situation is not an act of love, when it absolutely is. You have to love someone to want better for them and to want better for yourself. So walking away from a situation, no longer enabling somebody, is an act of love. You know, you're telling them, I love you enough to want you to do better for yourself. And that means taking myself away from the situation so you have the chance to learn and grow on your own, because I cannot be your crutch anymore. And that is something that the mind has to handle, especially when there's so much love for somebody or a situation and you can't walk away, you feel like you can't, you have to logically think. Logic. All right, with the Six of Wands, though, there's definitely going to be a victory. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. And I think at the end of the day, this person or these people, whatever, they will thank you for ripping off the Band-Aid when they didn't know how. You know? All right, let's get the final bit of advice for you, Sagittarius. And if this is resonating for you, let me know with a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe if you are picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. All right. I don't really remember what these cards talk about, so... Okay. So we have Cicada. I like these cards a lot, though. It's very pretty. Death and rebirth. I mean, definitely. An ending and a resurfacing of new life, starting over. This may be referring to a relationship, career, or another path you have followed for quite some time. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. So this could involve, you know, relationships, career, whatever. But it's definitely been a cycle for you to give, give, give. But now it's time to draw that line in the sand so you can give to yourself and allow a new cycle for yourself and for these other people and situations. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have white oak. Ooh, that's so pretty. I've never seen it light up like that. That's so cute. White oak represents power, strength, protection, and safety. If referring to a person, this may be an ancestor or an older, powerful relative. May also refer to a safe place or a strong concept. Okay, so first of all, you guys definitely have the power and strength to commit to yourself and commit to this new chapter of not enabling and being somebody's crutch. I also feel like you guys are being watched over for sure. But this may involve a move for you guys. So you may be moving, or yeah, I just feel like kind of setting up those boundaries, not giving so much of your energy away. I like it. Okay. So that is the rest of 2023 for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. If you guys would like a personal reading, I do provide them on my website and other spiritual services. If you guys want to check them out, it is linked in the description box below. And if you would like to check out my social media, I have all of my social media linked in the description box as well. So thank you, Sagittarius. Sending you guys the love and light. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.